Hello everybody, welcome to YAN. I am your host, AA Ron. Today we are going to be watching the new trailer for The Last of Us Season 2, what is undoubtedly one of my most anticipated things ever. I am in love with The Last of Us, both Part 1, Part 2, and Season 1 from HBO, and I'm very, very excited to see what Papa Pedro and Bella Ramsey and Isabella Merced and Caitlin Dever are up to this season. Very excited to get into this trailer. I'm very excited to do the breakdown that will be preceding the trailer, so I hope you stick around for that. And I also hope that if you are new here and you enjoy what you're seeing on this channel, feel free to like this video. If you enjoy what you're seeing, subscribe to YAN so you don't miss out on all the nonsense, and please enjoy the trailer. Let's go. I'm nervous, man. Oh boy. I'm so, oh God, I'm so excited. Okay. I'm so excited. Here we go.
You okay?
Yeah.
Oh, this is Ellie's birthday.
This is where we live. And what's that?
The fence.
What's inside?
People.
What's outside?
Oh my God, the WLF.
Monsters.
This feels very final trailer.
By the time the sun comes up tomorrow, there's a very good chance you'll be dead.
Don't you know what he did?
That's...
You swore.
Hey guys, it's me. I am currently editing this video, and I just wanted to let you know that I have never once in my entire life made a sound like that. Like, I sounded just like a clicker, and that was incredible, and I felt like it was worth pointing out, and just for that, I'm gonna play the clip again. Enjoy. See? Alright, back to the discussion. Oh, that was everything I needed and more. Oh, that was everything I needed and more. That was such a good... Oh... That felt so final trailer, but also like we've been holding back on everything in the teasers and stuff until this moment. But like we've got stuff to show you this season. It seems like they're going very much in line with the story of Part 2, the game. But the show's creators, either Craig Mazin or Neil Druckmann, said that there's going to be a few twists and turns that are going to be coming this season, which I really, really enjoy because it allows new people who haven't played the games a fresh perspective on the story, but also the people who have played the games, they're not kind of beat by beat going along being like, okay, so they did this, like they're also kind of on the edge of their seat. And I really loved that about the first season, the fact that they gave us these extra, tidbits to go along, most prominently Bill and Frank's story, which wasn't in the game but was a beautiful story nonetheless. Guys, I think we need to break this trailer down, but before I do that, please subscribe and like this video if you enjoy what you're seeing. That's one. But also, two, we are going to be going into full spoilers for The Last of Us Part 2. So if you have not played the game and you want to stay fresh for what is probably going to happen this season, skip this video to the end. Thank you so much for watching this video. But if you've played the game or you don't really care about spoilers, I hope you stick with me as we go through this trailer and break it down. Go. Okay, so right off the bat, we're seeing Ellie, and it feels very much the first level from the first game, and that it is Ellie and Dina basically going on their patrols, looking for infected and clearing the areas, which is typical routine in Jackson. People have their roles, everyone pulls their weight, and Ellie is a great fighter. So her and Dina go out on these patrols, and they're going through this supermarket, and there's a couple of infected there. So that seems to be what this is the case. Yeah, you have Joel's watch, dead fireflies.
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is very much, again, big time into spoilers, but this is one of the flashback sequences in part 2 where we see Joel still alive, but Joel taking Ellie out for her birthday. They walk, and it is very much the events of the first game is still very much on Ellie's mind, despite it being, you know, not a year later, but around the time of her 15th birthday. So arguably you could probably say not much time has passed since her time in the hospital at St. Mary's Hospital, so it is still very much on her mind. But Joel gives her arguably one of the best birthdays she's ever had, and it is one of the best moments in the game because you get to play as Ellie and get to spend time with Joel, and your heart isn't immediately breaking. I mean, it does, but it is a good memory that is unfortunately ended with tragedy. But it's still, the fact that they're showing us this flashback sequence is really, really great. And it's just so great to see Pedro. I'm sorry, he's such a handsome man. Mr. Fantastic, let's go.
This is
Jackson.
What's that?
Okay, so I could be wrong, but that is Joel holding, I believe, Tommy and Maria's son, because, and this wasn't in the game, but you did find out in season 1 that Maria was pregnant and that Tommy was going to be a father. And so now we're seeing Joel as basically a really cool uncle, a very murdery uncle, and he's, you know, taken to the grandfather, or not grandfather, I was supposed to say grandfather. He looks so old. The uncle role very well. In the background, you can see patrol lists over here. I don't know any of these names, but I know you have Ellie, Dina, and and Jesse. I don't know why I was thinking JJ. Jesse. Their names would also be on here. But yeah, it's just Joel, like Joel with kids, like it just, yeah.
Fence.
Joel's house.
What's inside?
Joel giving Ellie the guitar.
People.
So this is the famous Jubilee gathering center place, the dance where Ellie and Dina have their first kiss, which is then interrupted by Seth, who calls them very not nice words, but then it leads to an altercation with Joel, which then leads to a further discussion slash heart pouring out with Joel. Again, I told you, spoilers are coming, guys. Come on.
What's outside?
So I'm still trying to figure out what this... I think this might... Because it doesn't look like a supermarket, but... Could this be the teenagers that ran away from Jackson? I don't quite know. Okay. So here... Excuse me. We have the Seraphites that are sacrificing somebody in the name of their prophet. These are people I don't want to say religious group, but they do carry a otherwise religious devotion towards this prophet who had saved a bunch of people, but then they had taken her teachings and basically twisted them into a more violent approach in looking at life. And so these guys are hardcore, and it is not fun fighting them. Also, by the way, I am playing Last of Us on the channel, on Your Average Stream. I am playing The Last of Us. So if you want to, every now and again when I'm playing it, feel free to hop in and join me. I'd always love to see you there, but let's keep going. Okay, so this is kind of our first introduction into the Wolves, the WLF, the Washington Liberation Front, who are basically one of the many factions that have formed during the 20-year outbreak of the cordyceps virus. But these guys are very, very militaristic, and they're also the kind of more or less, besides Fedra, are the people that have mostly gotten themselves together. And it's really interesting playing this in the game because you kind of go to the FOB as Abby, and you kind of see that they have daycares and they have schools and they have homes and they have communities and stuff like that. So it is a functioning community and society, but there's also this kind of government and militaristic approach to how they do things, and the violence that they have with the Seraphites is what is a conflict that has Abby right in the middle of it. So let's keep going. Okay, so we have Abby's group. I believe right here, if you guys can see my mouse, you have Abby here, played by my girl Caitlin Deaver. Caitlin Deaver, I'm so sorry. You have Abby, played by Caitlin Deaver. On her right, I believe this would be Owen. And then I'm not sure, these three, could be Manny. And the other member, I'm trying to remember the other group. The other was it Josh? No, I don't. I'm trying to. Leah was one of them. No, Leah was. What's his name's girlfriend? The guy that Owen killed. Oh wait, did I said this was Owen, right? Yeah, okay, but okay, but anyway, so this is Abby's group, and they're coming to murder a certain someone for killing another certain someone. But I just love the determination on Caitlin Deaver's face. And on this other note, let me kind of talk about this a little bit. So a lot of people were upset that Caitlin didn't bulk up to play Abby, and on one hand, I kind of get it, because part of Abby's character was the fact that she had devoted her entire life to killing Joel, both physically and emotionally. But also, like, they're telling a different story here. And so, to me, I'm just as okay as the fact that Abby's focus in killing Joel is more of just her determination and her mindset. And you can kind of see that in Caitlin Deaver's face right here. And guys, we have to protect her, please. Like, we can't let what happened to Laura Bailey happen to Caitlin. Like, the internet's a really, really harsh place. Anyway, let's keep going. The infected. They're coming after Jackson. Go, Tommy. Seraphites. Okay, that's Dina. Okay, so you have Jesse and Ellie. Whoa, I said Abby. You have Jesse and Ellie here. My guess is they're looking for Tommy, because Tommy has gone after Abby. And yeah, let's keep going. That's probably my guess. You have Ellie here. Her and her girlfriend. Oh man, this scene made me cry, because if there's one thing you need to know about Ellie, it's that she is badass and she wants to be an astronaut. And the fact that Joel got to take her here is so cool. Oh, it's one of the best scenes in the game. Joel looking at her tattoo.
You'll be dead.
Oh boy, okay, so here we have Jeffrey Wright as Isaac, arguably the scariest person in the game. He plays the leader of the WLF, and he is very in his ways in terms of his prejudice against the Seraphites. And it has become an obsession to wipe them all out. So he is terrifying. And just the fact that he's playing the same role that he was in the game, and he looks just as, if not more terrifying than he did in the game. Chef's kiss. Well done, guys.
You're gonna lose.
Oh man, this is that. Okay, so that's Ellie, and there's an infected here, but I don't know who that is. But that's an amazing shot. So Abby running from the horde. You have this guy who, if you remember from season 1, I think he was the telegrapher, or the guy basically in charge of sending codes. The same guy in Boston, right? Basically, he was the guy Joel was talking to about Tommy and like where he went. But it seems like he's back. I'm not actually. Is that this? I think it's the same guy. It could be. I don't know what he's doing here, but based on the next shot, it looks like Joel's about to shoot him. Abby and Dina run in from the horde.
Don't you know what?
Okay, wait. Let's go back for a second. So that's Tatiana Gabriel, I believe that's her name. You may know her from Uncharted and from Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, but she's playing Nora. That's cool. Like, I actually really like that. I think she's a great actress, and I'm so happy to see her in more stuff. But she's playing Nora, and oh no, that means Bella Ramsey's going to torture the crap out of this girl. Yeesh. That's a bloater. Okay, so there's Tommy fighting a bloater. It seems like the infected got in. So there's going to be an episode where the infected gets into Jackson. And I wonder if that's the smoke screen. Because... okay, so Abby's running from a horde. And then Joel and Tommy find her and bring her back to this cabin. But I wonder if it's going to be... I wonder if they're going to bring them back to Jackson. And the horde is going to chase them, and Tommy's going to be, and like everyone else is going to be fighting the horde outside, and that's going to be the distraction that's going to allow Abby to kill Joel, and like the smoke screen that lets them get away. Maybe that might be it. And here we have what might be the confrontation afterwards, where Joel finally told her the truth of what happened at the hospital. April 13th, next month, baby. Let's go. I can't wait for that. I am so excited, and I hope you guys are excited. Thank you all for joining me. Is there anything that I missed? Feel free to let me know in the comments, but thank you all so much for watching this trailer. If you like what you saw, please like, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next trailer. Peace.
I know you've been looking for a breakthrough, trying our best to make do. Every day is something new, but change gon' come, oh yes it's true. Brighter days are straight ahead, follow me, won't be misled. Just look up, don't hang your head, and we'll get to the promise, yeah. And it may seem like things ain't working out,